Probably good enough. All right, so I'm going to be painting my office today, which is also my YouTube studio. And I thought while I did that, it'd be a good time to just kind of answer some questions that you might have about the process that I've gone through to get to this point. Um, but I also realized I forgot my mic, my wireless mic today. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me while I do that. I'll try to speak up and shout a little bit along the way. So let me know if you can or can't hear me as we go, okay? So, all right, like I said, I'm going to be painting my office studio today. So I just got to open up this can over here. Got to open up a can. Is that what they say? Open up a can. Can of what? That's a question. Um, so, this is my office, like I said. I use it to study. I use it to counsel people. But lately I've been using it more and more just for filming YouTube videos. I'll film for this channel, Average Guy, which is what I call it behind the scenes, by the way. Whenever I'm talking to my family, instead of saying the whole name of the channel, Chris and Average Guy Making Money, I'll just refer to this channel as Average Guy. So if my family ever asks me, hey, what channel are you making a video for today? I'll say, Average Guy. So this is just my Average Guy channel. So yeah, I'll film videos in here for Average Guy. I film videos in here sometimes for my church's YouTube channel. Sometimes also for Hope and Sunshine, which is my daughter's kind of how I take care of my medically complex daughter. And also I'll film in here for my Reviewing Literally Everything channel, which is, I just use this desk basically as the backdrop for a lot of my product videos. Really nice, clean wood desk to it, look to it, so really easy to film here. Let me know if you can hear me or not. Like I said, I forgot my wireless mic today, so hopefully you can hear me well enough just from the phone's mic. By the way, I do just use my phone to record videos. I don't get too fancy. I operate under the whole, the best camera that you have is the one that you have with you. And I always have my phone with me, so it's the best camera. So I use that for just about everything. I do sometimes also bring out a drone or something like that, or an action camera if I need to do certain kinds of shots. But generally, it's usually just my phone. They say that you really can just use your phone for getting to 100,000 subscribers and beyond. So I'm taking that literally. I've never had 100,000 subscribers, but my top channel has 20,000 subscribers. And once again, I've pretty much only ever used my phone on that channel. So seems to be working so far. I'm going to first paint some of the crevices, I think. So yeah, I'm going to finish the top part. So this is going to be my YouTube studio. Well, it always has been my YouTube studio. But now it's going to look a little nicer. It hasn't been bad. I certainly don't think my office has been bad as far as the studio goes. Ugh. But I think it definitely can be better. This will make it look more homey, I think, and also more professional, I think. I'm definitely not a professional painter. So hopefully it'll turn out good enough. Let's see. I probably should put a little tape up there before I do this. I don't want to get paint on things that I've already painted a different color. I painted that bookshelf brown, so I probably should put some tape on that bookshelf before I get too far into this. So if you have any questions about getting started on YouTube, or deciding how to decorate your YouTube studio, or whatever it is, love to hang out with you and answer some questions today. That's what I'll be doing. I'm going to put some tape here, I think. Like I said, I'm definitely not a professional painter. Okay, so I think I'll do that and then just hold this up here for the other part of that. So part of why I'm going live right now is because I need the watch hours. Need the watch hours on this channel to get this channel monetized. And like I said recently before, if you do the same thing you've always done, you're going to get the same thing you've always gotten. So I'm trying something new, which is going live on this channel. That is not working out great. I thought I could get a more crisp look from doing it this way. Tell me, if you've painted before, well, what's the best way to get a really crisp line there at the top? Because I use like a roller thing to get the edge before, but it didn't quite get close enough up there, and I can't just tape it because it's a popcorn ceiling. So, I mean, should I try to just edge it real carefully with a brush? Is there a better way? I don't know. I mean, I could try this again and just get it closer, maybe. Well, actually from the ground, that doesn't look bad. Maybe it just looks bad from up there. Let's try that again. Try it again. See how that goes. It's dripping a little bit. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's not looking the way I want it to. Once again, down here it doesn't look as bad, but up there you can definitely tell how imperfect it looks. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Should I just keep going and see what happens? Well, I think what I need to do then is, if I'm unhappy with how it looks, I'm going to have to just touch up with white and hopefully try to match the ceiling. I mean, that's the best I can do, I think. Getting better. probably going to be the hardest part of doing all this. Getting this line at the top crisp enough. I'm not happy with this corner yet. Okay. I think we are moving in the right direction. Is it perfect? Nope. Not gonna be perfect. But hopefully it'll be better. So that's kind of my mantra for just about everything. When I clean, when I embark on a new project, I'm not going for perfection, just going for better. Better than it was, sometimes better than I planned, but in general, just better. Oh. So I think that is looking a little better. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work just fine. All right. So yeah, I'm painting my office studio and answering your questions. So if you have any questions about how I've gotten to this point or setting up your own studio and these kinds of things, I'd love to answer your questions and hang out with you a little bit. Like I said, this is my office / studio, and it had like a really light color. Now we're going for a darker color. It just looks so much nicer on YouTube. But I'm not a professional painter by any means. So hopefully I don't make it look too bad. All right, but yeah, I use this office for all kinds of things. I use it for, hey, somebody's here watching. I use it for obviously this channel, Average Guy Making Money, which I just usually call Average Guy. I use it for reviewing literally everything. This desk here, nice big surface that I review a lot of products in here. I use it for my, sometimes my vlog channel, kind of recording, usually audio, that kind of thing. I'll set up an audio thing here and I'll record in here. So I just needed a much more professional looking look to it for a background, because the old, dropping my chair, the old color was, it wasn't bad. It was just very, very bright. And I'm looking for more of a professional YouTube look now at this point, which is typically, if you look at a lot of channels, is kind of a darker color. Let me know if you can't hear me or not, because like I said, I forgot my wireless mic today. Hopefully you can hear me well enough though. But if you have any questions about setting up something like this for you, or monetizing your channel, or just growing on YouTube in general, I'd love to hang out with you and answer some questions while I do this. So this is my second time going live on this channel. First time last week went okay. I really want to get some more watch hours for this channel, because now that we're approaching 1,000 subscribers, once I get 4,000 hours of watch time, then I can get this channel monetized also, which is definitely a goal. I thought that I would get there sooner. I really thought when I started this channel a couple years ago that I'd have it monetized within 1 year, but that didn't happen. Things didn't work out the way I wanted. Of course, things rarely work out the way we want to in life, right? But just because it doesn't work out the first time doesn't mean you can't keep on going forward and make it work the second time. So, got a notification. I got to swipe away here. Wait. There we go. I have this thing on my phone that asks me if I want to go to focus mode so that it removes distractions and things, but I'm not sure how well focus mode is going to work with YouTube Live. I think it usually disables YouTube on my phone. So I've got to turn that off. It might ask me again here in a little bit. You know what? I'm not sure. Yeah. I told it to delay focus mode, but I want to try to just turn it off. Maybe I'll do that next time the notification comes up. All right, so right now I'm just painting this edge of the ceiling, which going for better, not perfect. This definitely is not going to look perfect, but hopefully it will look better. Okay. Let me know how long you've been on YouTube, what your YouTube channel is about. I'd love to give you some tips and things, help you out along the way. This is my, I don't even know how many channels I have at this point. I have, Hope and Sunshine is my largest, it's 20,000 subscribers. My second largest is my church's, it's 2,500 subscribers. No, I take that back. My second largest is my wife's. It's 2,500 subscribers. I call it her channel and she calls it my channel. I call it her channel because she's the face of the channel. All of the YouTube videos feature her. It's her channel, Nurse Abby. But then she calls it my channel because I do all the editing, uploading. Kind of like a manager. I tell her, hey, it's time to make a video. But she hasn't made a video on her channel for about 3 months now. So it's really, I've been bugging her to do it, but she hasn't done it yet. But she will, if I just bug her enough times. We give her honey-do lists, so eventually she'll do what she needs to do. And she does the same for me. She'll give me a honey-do list and I'll do what I have to do. Let's see here. But yeah, so this is my, let's see. So that's 3. Then I also have reviewing literally everything. I have my family's channel, Small Town Family, which has over 1,000 subscribers, but isn't monetized because it only has, I think, about 800 watch hours, maybe a little less than that even. Then I also have Games with the Kiddos, in which I'll pretty much just play Minecraft with my kids. They also got me playing Portal. It actually started out when I was playing just board games with them when they were littler, and then they grew up. So now they're all teenagers. So we'll play video games together, and we'll upload those to the game channel, Games with the Kiddos. I really don't think that channel ever will get monetized or anything. It's just kind of something fun to look back on, especially as our kids grow up. And I love to have a channel dedicated to seeing them grow up. Of course, I could do that with our family channel or Hope and Sunshine, which is also kind of like another family or a vlog channel. But Games with the Kiddos more just kind of just having fun with them rather than documenting anything really per se. What else do I have? I have a really old channel, my first YouTube channel that has some of my first videos on it from 2007. But it was kind of just haphazard. There was no rhyme or reason to it. Nothing really came of that one. I might end up deleting that one, although it's my original YouTube account. So I'm not sure how that would work. My personal account. What else I got? I have several niche channels relating to reviewing literally everything. Reviewing literally everything now has almost 2,000 subscribers, and then the niche channels each have, sometimes just 1 or 2, maybe no subscribers just yet because I just got started, but then up to I think 20 subscribers is the highest one there. But those are just getting started. My idea there is that niche channels are going to grow faster than a random channel. So rather than putting all of my reviews on one channel, I'll put them on several channels based on the product they are. And those channels should grow faster because they're niched down just a little bit. I know it's popular to say don't niche down, but you really got to. Usually the people who say don't niche down, I mean, it's great. It's a great idea to have you yourself being your personal brand. But if your channel is all about reviewing products, then you yourself as a personal brand only works if you're the star of the channel, which would make sense if I made myself more highlighted on that channel, but I don't. It's a faceless channel. So therefore, the star of the channel are the products themselves, and that's kind of how I've always set it up. That channel is really just an extension of my Amazon review videos, which wouldn't make sense to have on Amazon a star featuring a video featuring me primarily. It's more about the product, showing the product, talking about the product, reviewing the product. So I just kind of upload those to YouTube also. And then now that it is monetized, it also gets revenue, even just from uploading it to YouTube. It's pretty cool. So even if it doesn't lead to a commission at this point, the very fact that the videos are monetized means that I still get commissions or get AdSense and that kind of thing from YouTube. So it's really cool. If you have any questions about how to start the process of doing review videos for products and getting commissions from Amazon, or even just getting AdSense from YouTube, I'd love to answer your questions there as well. But today I'm focused more on just getting this office painted. I should get it done today. The color isn't quite as dark as I thought it was going to be, but I think it'll be dark enough. I was also looking at some other people's YouTube studios, and a lot of times they don't even have a dark color. It just does make it easier. But if you don't have a dark color background in your room or office where you film YouTube videos, you could always just make a really dark room and focus your light on your face. So even the bright colors could look dark with the right lighting. But I'm not the best at that kind of thing, lighting. So this is going to help me just get in the right direction as far as all that goes. Whew, getting hot. Getting hot doing this. Okay, I'm going to switch to a different tool. One that'll get smaller into that crevice there. Just throw this anywhere. So yeah, I've been doing YouTube video stuff for several years now. Keep it up, average guy. You got this. I am meant to be sleeping, so I have to take leave. Nice paint job. Thanks, Aging Sans Grace. Yeah, we'll get there eventually, right? I don't know. Could you hear me or not? Hopefully you could hear me. Nobody said that they couldn't hear me just yet. So dip this in here. So yeah, this will be my second coat on all of this, and it should be my last coat, I would think. Everything should be coated pretty well. I might have to touch up the edges a little bit. Hopefully not. I don't think I will. I think it should be fine. Paint on that. Yeah, two coats should cover it. I went from a really light color to a really dark color. So typically you need more coats for that kind of thing. But I think 2 coats should cover it, I would think. Because the first coat covered pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. And all it needs now is a second coat to get the things that didn't get with the first coat. I really don't know how well this live stream really even makes sense for this channel, except that, like I said, the whole reason I'm painting this room is because I'm using it as a studio for this channel. So it makes sense in that regard, but in general, I guess a painting video doesn't make sense on this channel. But like I said, I need the watch time right now. So, you know, they say to not niche down and to make yourself the brand and all that kind of stuff. So if I am the brand of this channel, then a video of me painting my YouTube studio, talking about YouTube things, should be enough to relate to put on this channel, right? If you don't think so, let me know. Let me know. Hey, I'd watch, but you're just painting, and tell me, because one thing you got to do when you're on YouTube is just try things. You just got to try things, and even if you don't do things perfect, which you won't, I don't. It's important to try things to see if they'll work or not. Because you never know until you try. It's better to try and fail than to not try at all. So, even if this live stream bombs completely and gets me no watch hours, you know what? I'm painting anyway. Gotta paint. Might as well be talking while I paint. Might as well be trying to get some watch hours while I paint. And if it doesn't help things overall, that's okay. We'll try something new. We'll try something different. We could go back and forth about what the best strategy is, but a strategy that tries something is better than a strategy that simply talks about trying something. So, I'm going with the strategy that tries something right now. Trying something new. And that's simply by painting and talking about YouTube at the same time. In fact, what they say nowadays on YouTube is always have something else going on. Like, it's one thing to talk about YouTube. It's another thing to share your life or share what you're doing while talking about YouTube. And they say, and it makes sense, they say that in order to build your brand, you need to make it about not just what you're talking about, but about how you live and what you do. So this is me today, painting my office. This is what I'm doing. And you know, I'm just an average guy. I don't do anything extravagant. I'm not super exciting. I'm pretty boring. You know, you see a lot of YouTube channels where they're going to fancy places all the time, or they get all kinds of money to spend on various things and really fancy setups and things, but we're just keeping it simple. We're just trying something new, keeping it simple. Paint doesn't cost a whole lot. I think I bought this can of paint for like $20 or $30 maybe. Probably less than that actually. It was Walmart. I know expensive paint at like Sherwin-Williams is like $30 a can. So I think this is a lot less than that. Yeah, I think I'll need to touch up this edge again, because it's not covered the best with just a brush. Yeah, I think I'll need to do that. I might try to paint the bottom edge too. We'll see. So I appreciate the 1 or 2 people that were here before. Although it looks like I'm mostly alone now. Not sure this is going to go anywhere. Except to say that, you know, we could glamorize the YouTube process, or we could say, be real honest and say sometimes it just includes painting walls. If you want your YouTube studio to look a certain way, you got to get down nitty gritty and get it done, right? That could be good enough. I think that's going to be good enough there. All right, let's do this part here. I taped a lot of this just yesterday. Hopefully it's taped well, so I have nice crisp lines when I take this tape off. Like I said, I'm not the best painter, so hopefully it turns out good enough. Been wanting to paint this office for a while now, but finally got around to doing it. Okay. Ooh. I think I'm almost done with the touch-up process. Well, not touch-up, but the detail process. Yeah, I can switch to a roller here in a second. Should go done. Go a lot faster at that point. Get done pretty quick. Then I just got to put all these books back on the shelves. Long process. Long process. Oh, the ceiling is not perfect, but it's going to have to be good enough, I think. I probably should do that corner again. All right, well, I think we're going to stop here just because nobody's watching. Hey, I want you to know that if you're trying to grow on YouTube, you can do it, because if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm just an average guy.